Hey, let's get stuck straight into it because last week we wrapped up our future fund stock series, but I thought I'd keep the ball rolling and keep our experts on their toes with another series. For the next 2 weeks, I'm asking our guests to come along with their top stocks for a crash. As you know, I hate October. I'm old enough to remember October is all about crashes. And the last 2 weeks or so, global markets have been on a roller coaster, which always makes me nervous. So what are our experts' favourite stocks that are really expensive now and they're just itching for a pullback or a crash to top up? So Mathan, what fits that category for you?
In our market, the best sector without doubt is healthcare, even though people probably think it's mining or banks or so forth. It's the healthcare. Healthcare is the only sector in Australia that actually outperformed over the last 6, 7 years compared to the US counterparts. So it's a great sector. That's where you want to look. And the best stock, bar none, is CSL. It's my number one growth stock, and it gives you every 2 years you get a 2 to 3 pullbacks, and you buy that on that pullback, and then don't worry about it.
Right.
It'll be the one that'll be around. It's the big growth story. It always looks expensive, but those 2, 3 times you'll get it cheaper than expensive.
Okay, all right, CSL. Gaurav, what's a favourite stock of yours that you wait for the pullback or a crash and think, okay, I'm going to load up on this?
May I just say how disappointed I am in Mathan that he's picked the most predictable and boring stock you can imagine. I thought he'd do something with a bit more heat, a bit more contention, but no, he's played it nice and safe.
See, Howard Coleman from Team Invest, I predict will pick CSL as well. And I would never predict Mathan as a Howard Coleman type investor.
Well, I think what defines one of the things I think that defines a good investor is that you never know what's going to come out of their mouth, and you never know what quite they're going to say. And I think that's certainly the case for me. And you never quite know.
So, what's your stock that you'd load up on if there was a crash?
Look, mine is also quite predictable. I ribbed Mathan, but mine's quite predictable. I think one of the best businesses on the market and one that is often underestimated is Domino's Pizza. It's been underestimated by me and by Intelligent Investor for a long time, but we did pick it up under $40 last time it fell off a cliff, and we've been holding it for a long time. It's a significant investment for me personally, and it has blown every expectation I had out of the water. The more I look at it, the more it impresses me. I actually struggle to find another large company that has as much growth as this one has, with the quality of management, quality of balance sheet, and surety and strength of business model. It is one of the best businesses on the ASX, maybe the best management team by none on the ASX. And every time this thing pulls back, I would be nibbling at it and buying some more. This is a stock you want to own for decades to come and never sell it. So this is one of my favorite businesses, and every time this pulls back is an opportunity to buy some more.
Okay. Mathan, do you agree? Or is he boring?
No, I have to admit it's not. It's one of those things where even through the pandemic, when I started ordering the pizza, you realize how good they have evolved. And I'll do the pet hate for Gaurav. It's not a tech stock, but it is.
Yes.
It's a bloody good pizza maker, and they've evolved in every region to accommodate for their client base. And they've done, every time people try to short this thing, you end up getting killed. So it's been a proven winner.
Okay, all right.
Just to give you one quick indication about its quality, Crust is a significant competitor for Domino's. Crust sells their pizza at twice, sometimes 3 times the price of Domino's. And for every pizza they sell and deliver, Domino's makes twice the margin. Wow. So they're selling it a third or half the price and making 2x the margin. It just tells you so much about the scale and the density of that business and how well it's working.
Yep, absolutely. All right, 2 great ones to kick off our new series, stocks to buy if there's a crash in the market. So never panic when there's a crash in the market. See it as an opportunity to pick up quality stocks for for the long term, and that's a good start with CSL and Domino's.